The Dolphins are first and 10. 34-yard line, their own territory. The Raiders need that big defensive play. Warfield to the left. To the right is Moore. Quick pitch to the right side of Malone. Turning the corner. He's got running room at the 35. Hammered at the 40 and goes down flying to the 41-yard line. Coming up to make the play was Monty Johnson. Fleming and Little were out in front leading the blocking, pulling out. And the Dolphins are making big first down yardage again. They did it in the first quarter. The Raiders shut that down in the second and early third quarters. Oakland in the orange defense with a rushing group up front of Sistrunk and Toms and Horace Jones. Tony Klein has not played today. It's a quarterback's dream situation. But he gets the Zonka, gets the first down with a bull-like rush up the middle of the 46-yard line. Jones made the stop. And so, Miami moving the football, controlling the clock, leading by 2. Right now, they're doing the thing that they most like to do. Now Warfield goes left. To the right is Moore. The Raider corners head and head with those two wide receivers. Greasy dropping back to pass. Looks, fires quickly up the left side. Moore makes the catch and gets checked. Warfield makes the catch and gets out of bounds on the 36. The Raiders had a rotating zone that time, and he went right into the area after he left Wilson, or Wilson left him, and before Atkinson rotated to him, and he made the catch and got out of bounds on the 40, make it the 36. Pitch goes to Malone, circling the right side, gets a block from Little. Now he cuts upfield to the 32-yard line, where he's knocked down on the play by Sistrunk. Greasy brings Moore in motion from left to right. Thomas follows him across. The handoff to Zonka, and he rumbles over left side of the 28-yard line. Warfield to the left, Moore to the right. Langer over the ball. Long count by Greasy. Now he takes it, drops straight back. He looks, he throws to Warfield, who drops the ball on the 20-yard line. He had some help. He had some help from Nehemiah Wilson that time, who hit him hard at the moment of contact on that short out pattern. Scotty points out that Warfield appeared to take his eye off the ball for whatever reason. And now, with the ball on the 28-yard line, they're going to attempt a field goal from the 36. This is a 46-yard attempt. Euphemium has not made one this long this year. Morrow will spot. Snap, the spot, the kick on the way. It is good. Darryl Euphemium, his longest field goal in the year, 46 yards. And time is out on the field with 11:50 to go in the ball game. Scoreboard showing Miami 19, Oakland 14. And he gets one high but not deep. Hart waits under it at the 10. Comes out to the 15, to the 20, the 25. Finds a lane, breaks the tackle at the 30, drives up to the 38-yard line. Poletnikoff wide to the right. Davis comes in motion to the left. Hubbard veers off from one tackler, runs into 3 more, and gets only a yard to the 39. Stabler drops straight back, sets up and throws, and he's got it incomplete. I thought he had the completion as Poletnikoff was stripped of the ball by Foley, not Mumford, just across the 50-yard line. Branch to the left, Poletnikoff to the right. 3rd and long, almost 10. Stabler back. Sets up a screen to Davis. Davis, 35-40. Hesitates, runs into Anderson, who stops him. Anderson stops him at the 47, 2 yards short of the first down. And so Ray Guy comes on with a punting team. Davis couldn't get quite enough room to make the burst. A grim, tough struggle made all the more difficult for the Raiders today. When 15 seconds after the game started, they were looking at a 7-0 deficit. Guy takes a snap. Lost the punt high and deep. Moore waiting for it. He'll let it bounce at the 11. Raiders trying to cover it at the 5. It is down by a Raider on the right at about the 1-yard line. And then it squirts away and into the end zone. Harold Hart was down after it. Now the Dolphins go to Howard Twilley, the veteran move man, in place of Moore and one wide receiver. Very sure-handed. Warfield at the other. Zonka off left tackle to the 25. Knocked down by Irons at the 26. And there's a 6-yard gain on first down again. That's the name of the game for the Dolphins. Warfield to the left. In the slot is Twilley again. 2nd and 4. Give the ball here to Malone. Follows Zonka through, and he gets to the 28. 3rd and 2. Hand off to Zonka. Zonka first down to the 31-yard line. He was filled by Jones, but kept plowing ahead, and moving out was Kuchenberg to lead the way. And so the Dolphins keep doing it. And the time shows 8:30. They send Warfield in motion back to the left, followed across by Wilson. Hand off to Zonka, busting the middle to the 34-yard line. 7:30 to go. Long count by Greasy. That uses time, too. Back into the pocket he goes, sets up, looks to Warfield, throws. He's got a completion at the 45. First down. He's knocked out of bounds by Wilson. Warfield to the left and Twilly to the right. Here's the handoff to Zonka. Didn't get a good start, but he kind of climbed the mountain of players and might have clawed out a couple of yards over the middle. 2nd and 8. Handoff to Zonka, and Zonka on a misdirection is knocked down. Bubba made the play. This is the kind of a defensive stop now that the Raiders have to have here to force that punt, get their hands on the football. They haven't done much with the ball since the early third quarter when they drove 60 yards and scored to take the lead briefly. 3rd and 8. Greasy gives the ball to Malone. Power sweep to the right. He's got Zonka a little in front. It's the 50. Breaks the tackle. He's struck down from behind. Short of the first down on the 47-yard line by a pursuing Otis Sistrom. And now the clock shows 5:20 to go. Miami out in front by 5. Ron Smith back deep on the 10. Hardin Hudson up at the 30. Seipel takes the snap. Strides into the punt. Hangs one up away from Smith. Doing a good job of kicking away from Ron, and it sails out of bounds. The official marks it on the 15-yard line, which would be a boot of 32 yards. But preventing the return, that's twice he's kicked away from Smith, effectively. Timeout on the field. We have 4:54 to go. Scoreboard showing Miami 19, Oakland 14. Now the Raiders with the ball marked at the 16, not the 15. Ready to go to work. Dolphins in the orange defense. Tabor back, setting up to pass. Looks and throws. Caught Paletnikov, and he goes out of bounds on the 29. Some catch by Fred, right between defenders Matheson and Foley. 1st and 10, Oakland. Well, when Cincinnati got wiped out a few weeks ago by Miami, Ron Pritchard, the Cincinnati linebacker, says Miami is an execution machine. The Dolphins have been that more and more as the game has worn on since the mid-third quarter. Stabler 1st and 10, back again. Going deep to Branch up the left side. Head-and-head battle, and he makes a diving catch at the 30. He gets up, nobody's touching. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Raiders! Oakland Coliseum is coming apart here. Cliff Branch made a diving catch, being covered on the play by Stuckey. Stuckey was deep behind it. Branch came back, dived, got up because nobody had touched him. Then he sprinted 20 more yards to score. 72 yards. Oakland is leading 20-19. And now Blandian trying to make it a 2-point edge. Stabler will hold. Low snap, spot, kick. Good. And so, the Oakland Raiders, a team that has always had a time bomb hidden in its hip pocket, ready to lay on somebody, got that time bomb exploded that time on the most incredible catch of the year by Cliff Branch of the Raiders. This 3rd-year Oakland Raider, world-class sprinter, 9-3 in the 100, 60 catches this year, 13 touchdowns, just made probably the most important catch of his football life. 4 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. And the Miami Dolphins, a seasoned team, they've been through it all. They are still not a dead football team, let me remind you of that. Now Jakovenko ready to kick off. Moore is back there along with Ginn, and the kickoff is away to the sideline. Ginn takes it, instead of letting him go out of bounds at the 10, up at the 20, 25, drives ahead to the 32-yard line.
That's right. The Raiders have to keep them outside of that field goal range. Yepremian was good today from 46, which was his longest kick of the year. Now, you've got to keep that in mind. That is the key thing. They've got to play the 50-yard line like the goal line. They simply must do that.
Here's Langer over the ball. Brazy the quarterback. Zonka and Malone are the running backs. Warfield to the left. Nat Moore to the right. Raiders have their 4-man front with Bubba in the ballgame. Breezy back. He's going to throw if he can. He rolls out to the left away from the pressure. As time throws up and completes some more at the 45 of the Raiders. Brought down by Wilson along with Villapiano. Boy, he put that ball in there right in the slot. So quickly the Dolphins, with still over 4 minutes left in the game, are getting into striking position. They're already in a situation now where they can nibble away to get to the field goal range, but always keep an eye on the possibility of the touchdown. And of course they know too that a touchdown in conversion would put it out of range of the Raiders, except by a touchdown for Oakland. Twilly is to the right this time in the game. Handoff to Zonka, Booth through two men, and is caught at the 40-yard line, but his momentum, even though his feet were held by Villapiano at the 40, carries him to about the 38. Zonka has 97 yards on 23 very persistent carries of the football. The ball is on the 38.5 of Oakland. And again, the Dolphins making big first down yardage. 2nd down and 4. Warfield to the left against Wilson. Twilly to the right against Skip Thomas. Breezy under center. Gives the ball to Zonka. Zonka drives to 35, going to the 30, running over people, knocked down at the 23-yard line. Cole Warfield was out in front blocking for him. And now the Dolphins are in field goal range, but they're not even worried about that right now. They know they can get a touchdown if they can find the right combination here and always keep the field goal in the hip pocket as insurance. 2:35 to go.
Oakland needs a big defensive play here, Bill. They need some kind of a hit that might force a fumble because it looks like the Dolphins are just too strong running on the ground.
The Dolphins haven't turned the ball over today. Warfield to the left, Twilly to the right. Breezy used the pass judiciously to start this drive. He gets him alone, sends him to the right. He's turning the corner behind Little at the 20, down to the 15. He rams one man out of the way at the 10. He goes all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins! Alone with a startling run of 23 yards, and Miami is back in front 25-21. He just bulled, rammed, smashed Skip Thomas out of the play as he went to tackle him. Larry Little was in front to clear the way from other would-be tacklers. It was Thomas who appeared to have him stopped, and he just banged him off, ducked under another tackler, and went into the end zone to spike the football. Here's your premium with a conversion. 2:08 to go right now as your premium waits. Morrow will hold. Snap, spot, kick is up. It is good. And so the Dolphins are back in front. And it took them 2 minutes and 29 seconds to do it. I have only one adjective to describe that sequence. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now with 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining to play, the Raiders are behind the 8 ball. It's they who must operate with their 2-minute offense. As John Madden ponders this from the Oakland sideline. The Dolphins went 68 yards in 4 plays. Here's your premium with a kickoff. He gets into it as Ron Smith takes it on the Oakland 12. Up to the 20, 25, left sideline, and at the 32 is driven out of bounds. And now the Raiders are 68 yards from the promised land and 2 minutes and 1 second remaining to do it. It's all or nothing at all. Miami has Stuckey at that right corner where he's been for Curtis Johnson the whole second half. Foley the left corner, Babb and Anderson the safety. Stabler on first down. Here comes the blitz by Ball, but it's picked up. He throws complete to Moore. Ooh, is he decked. Dick Anderson hit him a shot. Moore gets right up at the 38-yard line. He was really blasted. The 2-minute warning has gone to both benches. Timeout on the field, 1:56 left to go. Scoreboard showing Miami 26, Oakland 21. Here's Buoniconti. He's faking a blitz, and he comes, and Davis is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Look in the Stansel. And the Raiders are now faced with 3rd and 3, and they're lining up without a huddle here with time at a premium. And this is a critical play. Slot right. Stabler going back to pass. He's looking. He throws. At the top, open at the 50, makes the catch. Down to the 43, and he's dropped. The Dolphins dropping off in a prevent style of defense. Koletnikoff found the opening. Buoniconti, one of the tacklers, along with Dick Anderson. And for Koletnikoff, that's reception number 7 of the day. Time has been called. The Raiders have used one of their 3 timeouts. 2 left. They're now 43 yards from the promised land. Branch to the left, Bolitnikov to the right. The corner's way off the line of scrimmage. 12, 14 yards in the secondary. Stabler back. He looks, steps up in the pocket, throws to Fred. Makes a great catch at the 25. What a pattern. He's knocked down by Babb at the 23. The clock running. 1:11 to go. 43 yards from the promised land. Miami 26. Oakland 21. Branch to the left, Bolitnikov to the right, lining up without a huddle. Stabler not hurrying it, though. He has pitch now to the left. Branch is to the right in the slot inside Fred. And a quick throw now to Branch. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds at the 20. That was a first down play. They made 4 to the 19 and a half. Stopped the clock at 52 seconds. Dolphins still in the orange. Raiders 19 and a half yards from the promised land. Pitch to the left. Branch and Bolitnikov to the right. Back to pass. Stabler goes to pitch. He makes the juggling catch at the 14. It's a first down or close. Let's see what they rule. The clock is moving at 41 seconds. The officials eyeballing. And now they stop the clock because the Raiders have called the timeout. They don't have the first down. They're about a foot short, I think. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Or 3rd and a half. Or 3rd and a foot. However you want to term it. Pitch made a great recovery. The ball hit him in the hands, popped up in the air, and he got it back before he was smashed. This football game has been all anyone conceived it could be. Between two great, evenly matched teams. 54,020 are here, and I don't think anybody's left today. The ball on the 13.5-yard line. It is 3rd and about a foot. Now, Frank Pitts has come out. Stabler asks for quiet. He's got to get the first down. That's of primary importance. Hubbard is in. They give to Davis. Davis drives to the 8-yard line, heading off the left side. And the Raiders expend their last timeout. They are on the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal to go. And now, 35 seconds are left. Clarence Davis starting off the ball and following a fire out of blocking from the left side of the interior line. Davis and Hubbard are still in the backfield. Stabler is talking to Madden at the sideline now. These are pivotal words and opinions being exchanged here. The crowd keeping itself for it hopes an explosion. But the Miami Dolphins, great pride, looking to be the first team ever to play in 4 straight Super Bowls and win 3 straight. They are a team that has been through it all, and they know that they could come up with one big play.
Boy, and the black socks and black hankies are out now, Bill. This crowd, like you said, not one soul has left, and they are letting those Raiders know just how they feel. This is really, I don't believe I've seen one as tense and as tight, and to use your word, as tingly in this park in its 9-year history.
35 seconds left. 1st and goal for Oakland. They trail 26-21. The promised land is 8 yards away. Branch to the left against Stuckey. Bolitnikov to the right against Foley. That's a pass, goes Stabler. Looking. He runs. He's at the 15. He throws. It is a touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Raiders. I can't even see the receiver. Clarence Davis. It looks like Clarence Davis. He's being mobbed. Stabler was hit as he threw. He was falling down. Stabler threw the ball in a loop. I still can't tell. Is it Davis? I thought it was. It is a touchdown. Everybody in the booth, yes, here it is. Davis got it. Everybody in the booth believed with me it was Davis, but he went down in a heap of tacklers and then was mobbed by fans. The Raiders had taken the lead 27-26. When Stabler had to loop the ball up because he was hit as he threw, it looked like he might have been lobbing it into the promised land for Miami. But no, Mike Cohen couldn't get there. Davis got there first, and it was the Raiders' promised land. Trying to kick. The conversion is good. But now there are 26 seconds left, and you and I know what 26 seconds means in a National Football League playoff game. Scotty, there was an instant when that ball was in mid-flight, and I thought Stabler wishes he had that one back.
Bill, I'll tell you why I wish he was going to think he had it back, because Fred Bolitnikov had run a beautiful pattern into the right corner of the end zone, and for a good 2 seconds he was open. Kenny did not see him. Fred was there waving his arms, and I thought, my goodness, he doesn't see him. He went to Davis, an incredible catch.
Now the Dolphins ready for the kickoff here. Jakovenko will probably try to bounce it. The Dolphins break up their wedge, so they have only 2 men in the normal wedge position and 2 up. 26 seconds left to play. Here's the kick. He lines one hard. It bounds at the 15. It hits more at the 10. He puts it up to the 20, 25, cruising to the 30. He goes down at the 32. 21 seconds left. Now they're ready. They have the right ball. They are 67 yards away from a touchdown. They need 3 to win it, though. That's important, but there's only 21 seconds. Greasy retreats to the left. He goes way up the middle. Intercepted Filipiano at the 50. Time running down. 13 seconds to play. Oakland football. And I think Oakland victory. It's 13 seconds away from consummation. The crowd going wild here at the Coliseum. Madden, in his delirium of joy, goes about 20 yards out onto the field to welcome the defenders and Filipiano. Filipiano gives Madden the football. He displays it for all to see. 13 seconds left to go. I don't know who my guest will be in the locker room. It'll be pandemonium. Hubbard rumbles down to the 45. The clock is moving. 7 seconds. The Dolphins stop it with a timeout. And like true professionals, they will take every opportunity to get whatever opportunity might exist. Now Stabler, 7 seconds left. Gives the ball to Hubbard. And Hubbard trenches with it for a couple, 3 seconds. And the clock is stopped by the Dolphins. Now the Raiders, 3 seconds left. Stabler can fall on it here if he wants. He gives it to Hubbard. Runs to the left. Time is out. It's over. Hubbard's still on his feet. Smashed by Colin. The ball game is over. The Miami Dolphins are dethroned. And the Oakland Raiders move to the championship round of the AFC. John Madden with that precious football in his big, meaty right hand. All 260 or 70 pounds of it hoisted atop the shoulders of his players. The crowd milling around. And the final score shows Oakland 28, Miami 26.